Hi guys, I just figured I'd show you guys a makeup tutorial of things how I do my makeup every day. So I'm gonna start off by just putting on some basic foundation powder. Um, I use L'Oreal's Bare Naturals just just to get it going. Like you really want to cake it on there so nobody can notice all your blemishes or your acne, or even if you have a blackhead, it's gonna cover it up. You don't want anyone to know. Make sure you get your eyes real good and your mouth and everywhere. You might need to shake it out a little to get some more on, just to really get it in there. But after you've done that really good, you wanna put some bronzer on. And I use City Color bronzer, but you really want to get in there and do that bronzer too, because you don't want anyone to see. You don't want anyone to know your secret. You want to look as pretty as you can be. You just want to really make sure you get your neck too, and your face, and just everything. Make sure you put it under your eyes. And then you want to make sure you look as bronze as you can look. Do I look bronze now? I do. That's a good thing. Then, after you do that, you might want to start with your eyes. But you want to do a highlight. So I use e.l.f. I use the e.l.f. cream white. And I really get it in there underneath my eyes and on the top. That's a bigger brush. That one's just too small. Just want to really up on your eyebrow. Just want to really get it in there. Make sure it's all nice and white. You can press nice and hard to make sure it's packed in there good. You just want to look the best you can. Now that's just a primer. So now, like, say you're wearing a purple shirt, you really want to do blue eyeshadow. Just really pack that blue in there. Make sure you put it on the bottom. Just do it all nice. I do this look for everywhere I go, every day. Depends on like what I'm wearing. I mean, today I'm gonna wear a purple shirt, so I gotta make sure my eyes and my shirt don't match. Just really want just your eyes to stand out. And then after you do the blue, you want to go in there with like a green. Like I'm gonna use this green just to really, just to accent the blue so it's not that bright. Make sure you press really hard so the color stays really good, because that's the best part. And then because you're wearing purple, of course you have to have some purple in there, but only do a little bit, only like up here. under your brow. Like before you would put your highlight, you'd put this layer of dark purple just to make people know that you're wearing purple today. And make sure you get both eyes. Just really just make sure it looks good. Doesn't that look good? Looks good to me. And now for my highlight, I'm just gonna put like a really light blue, like a light blue, like that color. Just right on my brow. Just to make it pop. And you wanna do for both eyes. And see how good they look already? And I'm not even done. Now for your eyebrows, because you want to do your eyebrows before you do your eyelashes or your eyeliner, just to make sure they really stand out. You're gonna wanna go really dark. Just fill that eyebrow in. I always like to feather it a little to make sure it looks really nice. I'm gonna do this one. It's okay if you get it a little off, because you can just wipe it. Sometimes I even like to take some white eyeshadow after and put it right here. Put it right in the middle, so you know it's really that those eyebrows are really gonna pop. Now for eyeliner, when I do this look, I like to use like a really gold or like a really silver eyeliner to make sure you get it like really good. You want to really get it in there. Really make it pop. See, I went over it a couple times to make sure it really stood out. And then you want to get a really good mascara and just fluff only the ends. You don't want to take away from all the makeup. You want it to look the best. And then for lips, I always like to do a really bright color so people aren't always staring at my eyes. And then you want to do a really dark color in the middle. But you don't want to rub them. You just want to leave it dark in the middle. See how wonderful that looks? It looks so good, doesn't it? But we can't forget to add glitter. Glitter needs to go everywhere. All over your eyes. All over your cheeks. You really wanna get in there. Make sure it's glittery. just so everyone can see how pretty you are. But I almost forgot blush. Almost. I always put blush on last. And I'm going to use like a burgundy color today because I'm wearing purple, of course. And what's not better than burgundy with purple? And remember, you really want to push to make sure it's in there. I like to go over mine a couple times to make sure it's really... Now for my bottom, underneath my eyes, sometimes I like to go back over it with like a liquid eyeliner. Today I'm going to use black just to really make sure it's good. Only on the outside, so I'm going to drag it out like that. So make sure they go their separate ways to make sure it's really defined. See it? How cool that looks. Now you want to do the same thing for the other side. And then for the top. See how awesome that looks? It's just, I can't get over how pretty I look today. Today's especially good. But thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you use this look. And if you have any questions, just ask. Thank you.